My name is Dylan Beeson, and welcome. Today I'll be talking about Tropical Storm Felipe weakened slightly in the Atlantic, a New York Times article by Judson Jones. Felipe is a tropical storm in the Atlantic that has been monitored by experts and is now showing signs of weakening. Forecasters have said, quote, the storm does not pose a threat to land and is expected to continue to gradually weaken, end quote. Tropical Storm Felipe was formed on Saturday and has been meandering over the Atlantic Ocean. On Tuesdays, when forecasters have said the storm poses no threat to land. The National Hurricane Center has estimated that the storm had a maximum of 45 miles per hour winds. And at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, it was 845 miles east of the northern Leeward Islands in the Caribbean. The storm poses no threat and is not even classified as a hurricane, as storms become hurricanes when winds reach 74 miles per hour. The National Hurricane Center has given the statement that, quote, there are no coastal warnings or watches in effect, and that, quote, the storm is expected to gradually weaken over the next few days as it moves more west to northern west, end quote. The NOAA at the beginning of the year had expected that there would be 14 to 21 named storms after last year's 14 named storms. However, there have been less named storms than expected because this year features an El Nino pattern that started in June. The El Nino pattern can have wide-ranging effects on the weather around the world, most typically Atlantic hurricanes. The El Nino pattern increases the amount of wind shears, and hurricanes need calm environment to form. As a result of the increased wind shears, the hurricanes are in an unsuitable condition to form and thus less likely to form. The El Nino pattern and this year's higher sea temperature, however, does pose a number of threats, including the ability to supercharge storms, which makes it harder for experts to predict the storm's movements and formations. The consensus among scientists is that although there might be less named storms this year, the likelihood of a major hurricane is increasing. Researchers have found that in the past few decades, storms have become slower and sitting over areas for longer periods of time. When a storm slows down over water, it can absorb more water, and when a storm slows down over land, it can release more rain, causing severe flooding over the area it hits, making the possibility of a severe storm this year even more likely. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a good day.